and I'm representing for Rappers and Rabbis. This is the crew right here. We're all going to go around and introduce ourselves in a second, but first I'm going to play a little video that explains a little bit more about who we are and what we do. And tonight we got a special treat for y'all. This is a virtual watch party for MTV and VH1's Wild and Out, co-starring our brother KOSHA DILLZ. But before we get to all that, here's a little video to introduce the crew. Hello, I'm Digital Crates coming to you as producer of Rappers and Rabbis, which is pretty much what it sounds like. We are a group of leading hip hop and rap music educators, including a Grammy Award winner and a Bible rapper. We came together during the quarantine to pursue Jewish excellence, a Jew-Tang clan, if you will. We're excited to share with your communities a prayer service they will never forget as we perform remixed prayers from our new release, the Hip Hop Liturgy Volume 1. The kids will love Ali, Matt, Eric, and myself as we turn the prayer service into a holy hip-hop show. In addition to performing, we will also offer a rap recording workshop for small and large groups. After a guided text study with everyone, some participants will create the beat, many will go on with the rappers to write the raps, and a few will even create the visuals to go with the songs. When we're done, we will have music videos that everyone is proud of about a lesson in Judaism with our own oral hip-hop tradition. We'd love to do a Shabbat or week residency with your community and our other partners in the area. Please email rappersandrabbis2020@gmail.com with any questions. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. We are vaxxed and we are ready to bash. You know what I mean? We are ready to bring a holy hip hop communion to your community. But if you want to come and be a part of our community, make sure to visit the links below, rappersandrabbis.com, or check us out on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all that good stuff. We're on all streaming platforms with our debut album and new music on the way. So I want to go through and say what's up to the special guests tonight. Let's go down and across the way to co-founder and director of Bible Raps and Rappers and Rabbis. We have Matt Barr in the building. How you doing tonight?
Doing good. I'm happy to be here and to celebrate KOSHA DILLZ and what he's been doing with Wild and Out. I've been watching the episodes when he's on, and he's been killing it when he's on, and so it'll be fun to watch with the crew and talk about it.
Yeah, so maybe you could talk about the history of how you met, real quick, how you met KOSHA DILLZ and how he kind of integrated into our community.
Yeah, so I started Bible Raps about 14 years ago, and it was a year, maybe in 2007, 2008, and shortly thereafter, KOSHA DILLZ was coming on the scene, and so in the small pool of kind of like Jewish identifying, kind of rapping about Jewish issues, there wasn't that many rappers at that point, and so people always were like, oh, you got to talk to someone, got to talk to KOSHA DILLZ, and vice versa. And so we just kind of reached out to one another, and we did a couple songs together, a song called Shouting Out Zion back in 2010 about Israel that we both have a relationship with. And ever since then, we've been staying in contact and doing creative things together. And then when we had our first fellowship, I invited him to be a part of it. And, he's been around, done a lot of things, and is a big deal, but it was nice to have him kind of be a part of our fellowship, and I think he had a lot to offer all of us, many who are still in their 20s trying to figure out how to make a living out of this, and he does a remarkable job of like both being excellent at hip hop but also leveraging that for a living.
Yeah,
a lot to offer in that regards.
Yeah, I got so much respect for KOSHA. He's like one of those artists that, like you said, he's like a Jewish hip hop stalwart. He's been around for such a long time, but continues to not just elevate what he's doing, but expand on what he's doing. And he's relevant in so many different worlds of Judaism and music, and now the world of television, hip hop and television. And it's like Wild and Out is also a stalwart, a staple of the hip hop television community. So it's really a blessing to see him flourish in this regard. It's really amazing. Shouts out to our brother, KOSHA DILLZ. So I got Revere with me in the building to this side right here. Maybe you could just shout yourself out, say a little something about yourself and where you're streaming live from tonight.
Hey, welcome world. My name is Revere. Uh, I'm a hip hop creator and inspired by the message of God. I'm in rabbinic school. I just came back from Nashville, where I was the rabbi of the community for the last 6 weeks. And a lot of my music always integrates with the higher message and trying to connect Torah and the Jewish themes in a way that's inspiring and with a bit of a musical hip hop flair. I just finished recording my 12th album, and I'm excited to keep on working with rappers and rabbis so that we can all build and grow together.
At 12 albums,
Amazing.
that's amazing. The 12 tribes of Revere, you know what I mean?
Mm,
Like,
yeah.
it's pretty amazing. And we got some new music out that I've done production on and that you rapped on, and you got some special things going on in your life. So I just like it's amazing. A lot of artists I feel like are scared to share their lives with the people, and you've used your platform to educate and entertain, but also show people, a portion of your life. So big respect to you. Shouts out for joining in.
Hmm.
We got internal rhyme in the building. He said he could jump back on in a second, but while we're waiting on rhyme, I'll tell you a story. I actually met or even heard of Kosha DILLZ from internal rhyme. Believe it or not, many moons ago, rhyme hit me like, "Yo, you got to check out this artist named Kosha DILLZ." Whoop whoop de whoop. Come to find out, he was actually at that time in Philadelphia doing a residency for the Chevra. He was performing and speaking about his career, and I went and I met him, and we were just like you said, Matt, just like-minded individuals. Revere, you really said it best. You know what I mean? Like inspired by the word, inspired by the Torah, inspired by Jewish music, but also in the world of hip hop. And I really stayed locked in with what he had going on at the time. And then I was blessed to see Rhyme, who's with us, open up at a concert in Philadelphia for Kosha Dills shortly after that. And we all kind of linked and networked, and it just became like a circle of respect, if you will. And so I just got to shout out Rhyme, who was the first person to ever put me on to what Dills was doing. Shout out to the Chevra. Shout out to my peoples in Philly that were tapped in with Kosha, that made sure that him and I rapped, you know what I mean? And kind of linked up and had a meeting of the minds. And tonight we're really honoring his work. He's someone who's really stepped it up these last couple of years. He had a quote, "We're outside till we're inside," was his quote the last couple of years, his mantra. And he literally rain, sleet, hail, snow, thunder, you name it, was out in the streets rapping. Him, a microphone, a speaker, and some beats. And he took it back to the essence, man, and really entertained people at the street level. And he caught so many eyes and ears with the help of social media that he ended up on this amazing MTV VH1 television show. But before we get into playing the actual episode and watching the show, Ryan, why don't you take a second to kind of introduce yourself and maybe talk about your history in linking up with Coach Dills?
Absolutely. Thanks for your patience, y'all. I was taking this food out of the oven and things went very south. So I had to hop off the video for a second. But anyway, we're good now. And I'm happy to be here. My name is Internal Rhyme from Philadelphia, currently out in Los Angeles. And happy always to be with the Rappers and Rabbis crew. Happy tonight to be celebrating my brother Kosha DILLZ. And I'll tell a quick history for myself is I went to Rutgers University for my undergrad, which is also the alma mater of Kosha, who grew up in Edison right next door. And then basically Kosha did a show through the Rutgers Hillel. That's how I heard about him and said, yeah, of course I'll go check out this Jewish rapper that went to Rutgers. And then it was a pretty dope show. As Kosha usually does on a show, he invites people up to stage to freestyle. So that's how he also got to listen into my skills. And we've just been cool ever since. And when Rappers and Rabbis came around, it was just more of an excuse for us to keep building, man. So tonight's going to be a good night, just watching his new funny-ass endeavors.
Yeah, and Kosha, I don't want to get too deep into his history. We're going to let this TV show speak for itself, but he's really done it all, from major label releases to award show red carpets to BET ciphers. He's really a highly respected individual. Um, he went through a period of his career that I think, I wouldn't say took away from who he was, but he was playing the industry game, and he's somebody who like I respect so much for finding his way back home and taking it back to the essence of being a hardcore hip hop Jewish artist, really representing for Jewish music, for Jewish hip hop, and also just for hip hop and the culture in general. He's somebody who is a displays incredible lyricism and actual bar work. We call bars the way that the rhymes are written in a structure to make a song. But he's also someone that's, bar mitzvahed, and practices mitzvot and does things for charity, does things for the people. So I'll say it again, definitely somebody really to be respected and somebody that's deserving of their flowers in this hip hop game. Typically, we don't give people their flowers till they're gone. But if I had my way, we give him flowers to everybody that deserves it. So tonight we are going to watch the casting call special for season 18 of Wild and Out. I mean, think about it. Season 18, right? What is 18 representative in Judaism? Is Chai, is life. And what better to represent for the 18th season of life than having KOSHA DILLZ and also Or Mash, an amazing female rap artist and comedian entertainer involved in this show. It's really something special. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the casting call episode. The season is actually already 20 episodes in. They're starting a tour. They've had shows in Atlanta, and they've really been picking up steam the last couple months with features from Bun B, Jay Sean, so many other like celebrity entertainers and rappers have been on the show the last few weeks. It's been incredible. If you've been watching, it's I think one of the best seasons that they've had in years. It's really something special. KOSHA brings such a fresh energy to the game. So we're going to take it back 20 episodes ago to the beginning of the season and show you KOSHA DILLZ's journey into joining the cast of Wild
Wild 'N
Out.
Out is about to kick off our 18th season. The series is responsible for launching some of the biggest names in comedy. And it's time to cast more future stars. We're taking fans behind the scenes from casting submissions to the Wild 'N Out workshops so you can see what it takes to become the next Wild 'N Out stars. But we only handpicked 15 to fight for the chance to make it to the Wild 'N Out workshops.
And there's our guy KOSHA right there. So please, y'all, if there's any moment in the episode where you want me to pause it to add some commentary, just yell to stop. You know what I mean? We're going to keep it going.
This is the Wild 'N Out Season 18 casting special. My right hand now, Evans, gave the final 15 the good news.
All right, everybody, listen, pack your bags. Some people just get in your cars because you live in Atlanta, but we will see you in Atlanta.
You lying. You got me.
Oh, man.
I feel like I'm the next Wild 'N Out star because I feel like I'm destined for this. This is something I've been watching since I was a little girl. So I feel like practice is me watching it all the time.
Look at me, like what? I love it.
I mean, my brother on the show. But nah, I be doing my thing, man. I'm here to pipe it up.
I'm built for this because I built me for this.
This is designed for me. This entire platform was put in space for me to get here.
I am funny, and I am gonna be that token Jew girl. Hey, oi, oi, vey.
Workshops are a proving ground.
Yeah. Oy vey.
Where newbies get to show
Three
off their
Jewish
skills
people, yo.
while honing in on what it takes to become a Wild 'N Out cast member. We invited the Wild 'N Out vets into the workshop mix to help put our newbies to the test. After each day, we make a decision who stays and who goes. It's simple. If you see your name tag in the morning, you stay. If not, it's time to pack the
DILLZ
bags.
get a lot of shine
It's day
right
one
off
and
the
it
bat.
all goes
Then
down
you
in
know
Atlanta.
who's going to be a main
Now
character
let's
by
take the
who they
15
focus
finalists
on.
through some
You know?
improv warm-ups
Great.
and getting their feet wet playing some classic Wild 'N Out games. Some really stepped right up to the plate.
Hairline. Why are you so crooked? I should slap my barber for how far back he took it.
Halitosis. Woke up this morning, yarning. God damn, I said. Did I give or get head? It smelled like both hoes took a stroll down my tonsils. Goddamn, I said. Bunk beds. Yeah. She said, you gonna get the draws. That's what she said. But then she changed her mind when she seen the bunk bed.
Yo, shout out to comedian Skeet Carter. It's definitely big in the Philadelphia and New Jersey tri-state area comedy scene. He's really, 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 really dope comedian and entertainer. Definitely check him out on Instagram as well. He does really good skits and all sorts of stuff.
But me being a player, I still got the boots knocking. She gonna be mad when she look up and see my brother watching.
Others struggled and started losing their confidence early.
Black history. All that math don't mean to me. We need to teach these kids black history. If all these white people keep skipping me, I'm gonna have to teach them some black history. Black, black, black. So good. Now.
Slow down.
Okay, you're right.
So just slow down.
All right.
All it is you're rushing through it. Getting high.
Now you all out.
I'm high as
Now you all out.
Hold on. Hold on.
Now you all out.
Hey, yo, Craig.
Somebody tap her when it's time to go.
I just want to say we should take notes on games we should bring to the Rappers and Rabbis retreats, or even our when we get together like this Sunday. You know, just things that warm you up and get you creative and kind of put yourself out there. This is great.
And what's interesting about this game? This is the quintessential Wild and Out game is actually based around a chant. So it's very similar to what we talk about with the ring shout, and with the essence of hip hop was built around these chants and
Right,
these
essence
people
of Jewish prayer.
Yeah, it was coming together into a cipher, into the circle. And
Right.
this game that they play in almost every episode, KOSHA has been smacking heads around the last couple of weeks.
Right.
He's
I'm
been
sure.
this week he went so crazy. They did like a white boy battle this week, and he went in, man.
That's
It's
funny.
crazy this week's episode.
5, 6,
7,
8.
I'm blazed. I'm blazed.
Now you all out.
Where you get that from?
Sorry,
Okay.
brought me back knees.
switch.
Now you all out. I'm about to call my Uber. Now you all out. I might steal your car.
So what happens when you turn? So let's just pretend this is the camera. We got a bunch of cameras in here picking you up, right? But the moment you do this, they can't see you.
To end each of our workshop days, there's no better way to test them than with a wild style battle.
Every time you jump in the ocean, tide. Everybody, give it up for Mary J. Wide.
Look, what you say? Got to see it through. Yeah. You and your brother choosing hula hoops. Hey, I hate y'all both. Y'all look like y'all mama. I'll fight you outside in pajamas. You lucky you ain't here. You say rich, there's nothing rich about you. You know you ain't funny if your car ain't without you. Hey, it's really extortion. You look like you survived an abortion. Wild style.
I ain't trying to attack you. I'm just here to say you ain't the one with the strap too.
Oh, okay, all right. Hey, Hood, I don't want to fill your brain with sorrow, but I hate to tell you, you're going home tomorrow.
Yo, Candy, are you my mans? Did you just become my boyfriend in this weekend? Yes, we can. Yes, we do. I'll good once or two. Get to you on this flow. I don't care if I gotta row. Come on my boat.
Get him out of
Go
here.
sleep.
Get
Then
him
we
out
gon'
of
make
here.
you go.
Oh man, he's playing that Aiden Ross lane. That Tyler the Creator, bro. That's that Tyler the
It was
Creator.
clear not everyone brought it on the first day, but did their performances?
Wait, is it confirmed? Is Aiden Ross Jewish?
He looks and seems Jewish as fuck. So
Yeah, I was gonna say like, yo, I don't know if that's I don't know about him, man. He's definitely on some like say anything for clickbait. You know what I mean? Do anything.
Right. That's
for
also
likes.
like that. That's, I think there's a little bit, this might be controversial, but I'm trying to figure it out. But you know, like and Tyler the Creator,
Yeah.
like this kind of blackface of homosexuality, being
Yeah.
like they'll go there, but they're not gay, but they're going there because it gets clicks.
Yeah.
That's what minstrel shows are. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. It's something that's it's something that, you know, like.
But you could do it, but you have to be good. You can't be like bad at rapping.
Yeah, no,
that's the most
especially
important thing.
especially
Right,
if it comes
right.
down to lyrics. But definitely shout out to Aiden Ross for giving hip hop artists a platform to freestyle and get their music out there. So regardless of the whatever he's doing for clickbait, he's definitely providing a platform.
And he is Jewish. I just looked it up.
Okay, all right. Well, shout out to our brother Aiden Ross.
We're gonna deliberate. We're gonna figure out who's moving on to tomorrow. Like I said once before, if your name tag is in there, then come on in. And if not, then, you know, we appreciate your time, we appreciate your efforts, and you know, it is what it is.
After deeper consideration, looks like they all will get a second chance.
We flew them all the way out here. They packed a whole lot. Let's just give them one more day, and then we'll go deep cuts tomorrow.
And then, legit.
You know, there's, you know, and then they feel a little relief. Okay, cool. I know that I need to try a little harder, and maybe I'll pull a couple to the side and say, hey, you know, things almost got to the point, so I need you to step it up.
To make it on Wild 'N Out, you got to be willing to put in that extra work after hours. Let's check in with some of our newbies.
Bunch of people over here, and we were just practicing. We were vibing.
This is how I prepare after the workshop. And that's how I get it done. Yeah.
This is how I prepare. Lord, give me the strength to fight another day. All my life I had to fight, but I ain't never had to fight over no name tag.
As day 2 kicked off, and finalists.
But shout out to KOSHA DILLZ and whoever he was vibing with, because they were rehearsing. They got to work. Everybody else kind of didn't treat it, you know what I mean, that seriously. But you could see they were going in.
Right.
Yeah. That's
learned that they
absolutely
live to see another day at workshops. We were surprised to learn that not everyone had as much faith in themselves as we did.
Don't give up.
I'm not though. I promise I'm not. I promise I'm not. I just had a spiritual moment with myself and told myself, Sean, you're not ready. This platform, you're not ready. But I know that I can keep going.
You know what you had? You had things that every creative has. Fear, doubt, insecurity.
Hey, how much you bought your baby for?
How your baby got so big?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a hard game. A hot dog and a bun. Let's go.
Are you getting in my buns?
I ain't got nothing for this.
Nothing.
Did you ever go to Claire's?
Yo, that's
Did you go to the music festival?
hot dog in a bun.
Is that hair real?
Is that weed real?
So you're following her question with her same question. That's what you're doing. Don't do that. How are you? How do we? Those are all questions. Those are ways to get into a question.
My mind is not there. Like there's a lot going on.
As K Hood bowed out and decided not to move on with the audition, others came prepared for a new day.
This my cousin Ski. He's a man of the soil. Look at his shoes. They're aluminum foil. This is my cousin. She called me Cousin Ski. Gotta watch her when she's sleeping, cause she always stop breathing.
They played Family Reunion last week, and it was hilarious. So make sure to tune in to all the episodes this year. They've been really good. Family Reunion is one of the best skits that they do.
Can I just say quick, a shout out to Rappers and Rabbis, Jewish members, when we were on our last retreat, and there was some non-Jews there, but we did some, I think it was Revere and Ali who took it to church, and they got people involved in church, and in the surveys, people were like, yo, when y'all took it to church, I felt right at home. Just want you to know that. Felt right at home. You know, that went a long way that we've done well. It's funny.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it.
Others didn't quite do their homework.
It's my cousin Jessie. As you can see, she's a Haitian. Had to stop messing with her. She's crazy as Jamaican.
That's the family reunion.
And as the stress builds, DC Young Fly stops by to provide some support and motivation.
Can I cancel?
Hell yeah, you can.
Can I cancel?
Hell yeah, you can.
Can I cancel the sex rose toy? Bitch, I've been eating it for like 2 been a day. My motherfucking mouth hurt. You ain't gonna bust no motherfucking nut. I ain't got no battery in my back. I'm still tired of eating that motherfucking fuck roll.
Okay, but first of all, it was hard to understand what you were saying.
We from the same block.
Mhm.
Money back from the same block. So he told me the same. My first couple times coming on stage, he like, look, DC, I don't know what you're saying. I know it's funny. That made me take me back when you was telling him that. I was like, I had the same motherfucker.
You had the same moments.
As finalists learned that our stars went through the same thing they're going through, they also had to be reminded why they were selected in the first place.
So you have a character that's hilarious online. Whoever this is, on God, where's he at?
I hear my bad.
Go get him out your bag. You guys go together since you guys had a conversation about it. Listen to me. You guys will be great together. I've seen you online together. You guys should always work together. You know? Because individually, I might have sent one of y'all home. But together, I think you guys will probably work. Just real. We had a conversation. Like, I'm just real. But together, I think you guys will work good.
Can I cancel?
Hell yeah, you can. I said, can I cancel?
Hell yeah, you can.
Can I cancel big dudes with saggy titties?
Bro, that's the we just talked about, bro. We ain't just talking about this. Right, Cammy want my titties. What titties you want? Basically, you want action.
Okay.
We're on the same team, bro.
Y'all supposed to be brothers.
Listen, you committed to it. I like it.
He teamed me up with my brother, so it kind of made everything more comfortable, and I feel like we bringing something different to the table, something that WILDNOUT never had before, so I kind of enjoyed doing that with my brother.
When I slide in for the Wild Styles on day 2, I'm looking to see how the finalists can step it up against our vets.
You what, a size 5 boob? You so short, they couldn't even find you a suit. But I always wanted to pick up a Come here, you're so damn cute.
All right, look, let me say something. You don't bring me no fear. They should change her name to Instagram story, because in 24 hours, your ass is gonna disappear.
And everyone else trying to go get their weight up, you so out of shape you can't give yourself a shape up. Listen, like this is, I hit it an instant. Bro, I'm bald and I still put a haircut barber out of business, and the girl in the back, your flow is the dopest, but you looking like a broke-ass Waffle House hostess. Excuse me to understand. Guy with the words, the out-of-shape comedian, look like ASAP Ferg. And other guy hater, I do you no favor. Fake cubic, zirconia, local bodega. Throw your hands in the air, goddess, rear guard, and you are a good-looking guy, but you remind me of the lint in my AirPods.
Bars, son. Bars.
Yeah.
He ripped that shit.
And no,
they're not rappers. That's how you rap.
yeah.
Right.
And no fear. No
Nobody
fear.
else
He
was
went
rapping.
after. And he went after everybody. No fear. You know what I mean?
Right.
How
Everybody
you-
else was doing like little like you know, Jack and Jill went up the hill, and this is why I am ill. And then he's like, now I'm gonna rap, and this is how. Yeah, absolutely.
True. I'm not better at rapping than you. שכבתי עם אמא שלך והיא אמרה, I just said I f***ed your mom in Hebrew.
Yo,
There we go.
like I said, shout out to Or Mash, man. She turned up. She turns up, yo.
said שכבתי עם האמא שלך.
He went there, and it's not being beeped out.
No, but look at DILLZ, because he knew
DILLZ
what she
gets it.
said.
Right, that's funny. Right.
Oh, that's funny.
I feel like I'm doing my best in the workshops, and I feel like it's good because I'm having fun. It's the one thing I learned from stand-up is when you have fun, they have fun.
True, bro.
What you just did, impressive. You know what I mean? When you come in,
Can I just say one thing, Chris?
boom, you do your thing.
Yeah.
I think a lot of this is like bringing me to our retreats, because this is like at the best of our retreats is this kind of vibe, and where everybody's kind of challenging one another, but everybody knows they're at their best when they're having fun with one another. What you said is so true. Like when you're having fun with other people and vibe, and that's when you kind of are able to like do your most creative shit.
Yeah, as an artist, the worst thing you could do is take yourself too seriously. You got to know how to have fun.
Yeah. Even KOSHA though, he was like, he's having fun with it.
Yeah.
He's spitting serious bars, but he was you still look like Lint, you know, like he's still making jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
Serious.
That's what's up. All right, we're gonna keep going.
Those are impressive moments. So keep it going. Unfortunately, tomorrow there will be less of you. Just keep it a buck. There will be less of you.
I think day 2 was a little bit stronger for me because I assessed what I did wrong in day 1, and I think I improved, and I think I'm slowly getting tighter at what they want out of me and the tone of the show and what they're looking for specifically with me, like what I can bring to the show.
I know that once I catch my bearings, I'm gonna kill this.
I don't know if I'm gonna be here tomorrow, but I feel a lot, you know what I'm saying? Today is a lot better than yesterday, I'll give you that. I gotta go even harder because I know it's gonna be some cut season and I gotta give them some different type of seasoning.
Now it's time for our executives to make some cuts.
Give me your 2.
My 2?
I think we need 3.
You said.
Oh, wow. Well, my first is Polly. To me, Polly is.
I think we all agree.
I think you guys are too hard on her.
I think that
and everybody else is too hard on her.
She had the worst day yesterday and today.
Yeah.
But she's not gonna get better.
I think she is.
I promise you, Nick, she's not gonna get better.
I'm gonna tell you what happened with Polly, and I wasn't even here yesterday. You guys broke her spirit way too early.
No, that wasn't it.
I promise you, we didn't say nothing.
I'm saying like I watch everybody just attack her.
Jane, she didn't say anything.
Now that's the one I would say.
Yeah, she just don't. She don't belong.
She doesn't. It's not her thing.
She feels like she's a fan and she's excited just to kind of be
here.
I can't tell you when I've had an opportunity like this. Parts of me are flabbergasted.
Like she showed up in nothing.
Still for me, it's Jeremiah.
I'm with you on that.
It feels like he's not likable.
What about Christian? What were your thoughts?
I think day 3 he'll smooth it out a little bit more.
KOSHA DILLZ really
talking the whole crew.
He can rap.
Yeah.
He can rap.
Yo, how does this show evolve?
He can rap.
With KOSHA DILLZ or MASH. Even Philip. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Philip.
Those are my top 3.
Yo, pause it for a second.
Courtney.
Oh.
It was like, how does the show evolve? With Jews. KOSHA DILLZ and or MASH.
Right. True. This is Nick Cannon's redemption. Redemption.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but you know what I mean.
I know, me neither. But shout out, you know what? Shout out to Nick Cannon though, man.
Yeah.
For real. Shout out to Nick Cannon.
That's real funny, but they went through the whole list.
This is gonna evolve.
This person's trash. This person's trash. Okay, but KOSHA DILLZ.
Yep. he can rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tight.
And also, I think that they knew who they were dealing with, and they knew that he would promote the crap out of it if he got on. He would add a whole, you know what I mean? A lot of artists, entertainers, for some reason are like scared to promote. They're scared to promote. Scared to go hard. Like I know people that haven't even posted anything on social media since 2020. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, they say if you can get over your fear of being cringy to like 20 people, then you could reach 200,000 people with like one post if you just get over yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. He's different. Yeah.
I mean, like, even there's something in Christian if he finds his way. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's like, oh, this.
It's the next way.
If you didn't, you could just say, if you weren't a fan of this show beforehand, but you saw those people, you can see the talent and be like, yo, I would tune in for
I would watch them.
You know what I mean? Like, they draw me in.
Yep.
Fat and Funny, I've seen that before.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Fat's the Barber, I've seen that before. Them together, the new Fat and Funny.
New Fat and Funny.
We haven't seen that before.
It's a great duo.
You know, Skeet, we've seen, funny comedians before. Give me something different. Like you said, how many days do we have to determine?
We got 2 more days.
2 more days.
and then we keep what we love. Tomorrow morning is gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be hot.
With K Hood out, only 14 remain.
Wow.
It's day 3 in Atlanta, and name tag eliminations are in full effect.
It's day 2 and KOSHA DILLZ already.
You see your name tag, you're staying. If not, it's time to pack your bags and head home.
The bottom, but
we're in the keeper.
I think what's happening right now is hilarious. I would actually not take anything back. I commit to what I do 1,000%. If you don't like me, you don't like me. I went way too hard in the first Wild Style, and I think that
Way too
literally
hard.
put a bad taste in people's mouths into day 2 even.
As we said goodbye to another finalist, there was still a toss-up between 2 others. So day 3 workshops kicked off with the Wild Style elimination between Jane and Polly.
Wow.
The winner stays and the loser goes home right away.
It was crazy how they started off the day like that. They popped it off like that. And I'm like, wow, that's intense.
No matter what happens, whether I make it on the show, I need to go hard on this battle right now.
Okay, let's go. Where do I begin? Anorexic, them freckles so damn thin. I got more ass than you, bitch. You light skin. My ass a bowling ball and yours the pin. You look like you could be Steve Urkel's twin. You should pray to Jesus, you little Christian. I'm a Shabbat Shalom and with my Jews to the end.
Winning.
All right. Polly, you ain't without a pen. And in the booth, you can't rap. Only parody I see in this room is this crap.
Second one.
Thank you, because I was missing that motivation.
Let's get to the battle. Let's get to the battle.
All right.
Brutal.
Who's gonna be walking out of that door?
Listen.
Figure it out now.
I know I don't rap, but neither do you. Don't she got someone, the face of someone with 0 views on YouTube?
Nope.
All right. I'm trying to make this clear.
Get out of here.
I know you got things to do.
That's it.
Not to mention your flight left at like 10:02. You late.
Get to it.
All right, listen, Jane.
Very precise.
I know you're really just here for the fame. I've been real quiet, but this Philly girl insane. I'ma oivey your ass, put you in a cane. You look like the cracked out daughter of Lil Wayne. I'm the Russian queen.
Oh.
You can just head on over to that plane, bitch.
Whoa! They got the two. Yo, snap. She went in.
Philly. She's from Philly, yo. We gotta link up.
Finished her. Yeah, we do. We need to get her to our retreat. We need to do a Wildin' Out Rappers Rabbis retreat.
Sure.
All of us, but like the 12 of us, and just like go through the process to see who wins.
Wow.
Oh, that could be a
rolling.
fire.
Like run by DILLZ and this girl or something. That shit would be crazy.
Yeah, she's nuts.
She going to war with your ass.
Round 3.
Go ahead.
Now you can vote.
Go ahead.
Hold it down.
I knew it was going to be difficult. I knew that I brought this unto myself. All right.
Are we done?
No, I got some.
You got something?
I have what I have, okay? It's whatever it is.
All right, Polly. What you said to me, that was real mean. I'm just go back to doing my pretty beat thing.
All right.
That's all I have.
Let's get to vote.
At this moment.
I can't take it. She said you hurt my feelings.
No, right.
Yeah, I know.
I'm hurt.
See, the one thing I can't do is salute another queen when I see one.
The Wild Style elimination was, was a shocker to me. I thought for sure Polly was going home. I thought for sure Jane was gonna go in there and write something and have something great, but she didn't want it, so she didn't get it, and Polly got to see another day.
everybody's seen, of course, how fast your spot can be taken from you from the next person over. So I feel like it motivated everybody, at least in my opinion, to be like, all right, man, let's, put the work in for the day, because that's not the spot you want to be in.
We continue the day with more classic Wildin' Out games. Some came more prepared than others.
Backseat of my ride, go, go. Backseat of my ride, go, go. Backseat of my ride, go, go. Backseat of my ride.
Backseat of my ride, I keep the 9 on me.
Backseat of my ride, I got some ties on me.
Backseat of my ride, you doing fine, homie.
Backseat of my ride, I've got my time, homie.
Backseat of my ride, I know you lying, homie. Keep that bullshit up, and Nick gon' have you flying, homie. Stop playing with me. It's Money Bag Mafia. Get up out this seat before a young.
Backseat of my ride, go, go. The backseat of my ride.
The backseat of my ride is your old teeth.
The backseat of my ride,
all of your fat feet.
The backseat of my ride,
You already know me.
the backseat of my ride.
Yes, I know you. That's why I'm back here holding my breath, 'cause your feet so fat.
He's trying. He's like, I'm about to do this that they do.
Seat of my ride, I did not stutter, and I did not lie.
Okay.
Now it's their last chance of day 3 to shine on their own with the wild style.
We're gonna deliberate after this. This is time for you to make a moment. If you haven't, do your thing.
Young Swag, that boy ass. They should call you garbage truck juice, that boy trash. That boy funny, that boy bummy. That boy broke, he ain't having no money. Fat and funny?
Okay. I'm here.
Huh?
I'm here.
Fat and funny? I've been wilding out. That's my job, and you don't want no smoke with me. That's on God. Or man. Or
Who got the mic?
I your mother in English. If that's the barber, you been going out sad and quick. When Now said we was on team, I was mad as and KOSHA said he wrote that boy a fraud. It's gonna take more than Candy to tell me that boy hard. Bars, stop playing with me.
I'm starting to see you little boys don't know the rules. When you're talking to the big dog, watch your step. This 8.5 might break your neck. And the joints I wear tomorrow, hard, I could have walked in here with socks and somebody darted. Easy.
Hey, no, you're not saying
Easy.
Skeet, you saying something about my teeth? Yeah. That's crazy. How you gonna say my teeth fake and yours fake too?
For gays.
Come on, fat. Come on up here. Not you.
Okay.
Y'all both fat. I don't know.
Take it easy, baby.
Fats, you look like your feet be stinking and you built like Aretha Franklin.
We both shot that.
Oh, let me get her too. Let me have my moment.
Let her ride.
This girl, she look like Borat's sister. Yo, ain't you the only Israeli in town? Call your peeps, see if they can get these gas prices down.
Before we go any further, I want to introduce one of our other special guests, Svi in the building. How you doing tonight, my guy?
Hey.
You got no audio.
Svi, why does this always happen to you?
I don't know. I said I'm a boomer. I said, what's up, guys? But I already watched this episode right when KOSHA posted it.
Yeah, a lot of us did, but we wanted to kind of give people that haven't seen it yet a chance to sit down and check it out. With our added commentary, of course.
For the micro content,
Awesome.
Svi.
We also got Mr. E in the building. I don't know if you can hear us, Mr. E. What's going on?
Yeah, Mr. E. Speaking of which, if we ever bring these games to Rappers and Rabbis retreats, I think the 1 seed might have to be Mr. E.
Oh yeah, ain't nobody going toe to toe with E on the real
on these games. I mean he's the 1 seed. 1 seeds can fall.
Thank
you.
I got full faith in E, but
Ping pong. Yo, I just
go.
created. Well, I'll tell you guys another time. I just created a game just now earlier. I'll tell you more in detail, but I gotta trademark it first.
Okay, fair enough.
Welcome, Svi. Welcome, Mr. E. Welcome
Yes.
to the live stream. We are watching the casting call episode, and we are honoring our brother KOSHA DILLZ tonight.
Yes.
There are already 20 episodes into the season, so to pick 1 out of 20 would have been crazy. So we thought best to show the casting call episode where he kind of made it onto the show and showed his journey. So that's kind of where we're at tonight.
Fire.
That's right.
All right, let's
I've been
let's get
keeping
back
up.
into
I've been
it.
watching.
Hell yeah. All right, we're going to get back into it.
Hey. You look like you have smelly feet, and your titties are longer than my CVS receipt.
That's great.
Yeah, shout out to Ormac.
She's
man,
awesome.
Representing for Israel, man. She really putting on.
Stay right there is simple. I won't refer to Lizzo, but this is Mike Tyson's Punch Out. You the queen of King Hippo. When they looking for the cash, I ain't ripping for the raps. I looked up flat earthers online and saw a picture of that ass. I'm proving it's fire. You got 1 million followers on the gram because you look like Tiger. And come over here, Mr. Nicolas Cage on minimum wage. Don't make me get in your face. This the beat. Looking like Pete Davidson with the receding hairline, but that's actually here with Skeet. Oh. So if the game ain't over, I kick it with profit. Excuse me, you over there, Speedy Gonzalez with his hands in his pockets. Run around looking for profit. Nick have you on a first class flight, Spirit Airlines under the cockpit.
Going for the producers.
He's the rapper, man.
Oh.
True.
Yeah, shout out KOSHA DILLZ, man. Look at his face though. Look at the producer's face. He's like, all right, we got something here.
Right.
Yeah. The moment he realized.
Right.
I bring a different type of energy to the room, so I think I'll make it.
I really thought I brought it today.
Baby, I played no games today. I feel proud of what I did today. I came, I went hard. I was on point in my wild style. Okay, I had a moment.
I'm gonna get my flight regardless, but I ain't trying to get it until it's over. So, spirited up, man. I'm teed up and ready for day 4. See if my name tag there in the morning.
I believe I'm gonna make it. I just have to bring it much harder on day 4.
After a few days under their belt, it's time for some cuts in our day 3 deliberations.
I feel like I had an opportunity to really see people get down a little bit more today, and even pulled a couple of people to the side and told them, you know, what I think they should work on. I mean, again, I appreciate y'all for giving Polly another shot. And
Yeah.
She, at least when she does go home, she's gonna go home with a little bit more confidence.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna go home.
So you thinking she's not gonna make it?
I want to see her do it again because I think she had a decent day today. She started her day off right. Let's see, you know.
I mean, she won the battle this morning. Like,
Yeah,
you gotta let her live a little bit more.
exactly. She earned another day. Obviously, Ormash is her own beast. She's a star. Like she knows how to be funny, and then she just funny when not even trying to be funny.
And her timing is good.
It's just amazing.
With all the vets too, like
Yeah, I
you know
can't-
when DC and all them.
Man,
like,
she's
just,
gonna be
you know.
hot. Like, she's just so confident, so her own space. Like, you think she not paying attention, and she paying attention. Like, obviously, Philip is, you know.
Yep.
Philip is Philip.
Yeah, he's Philip. He's funny.
Yeah, he should've-
He can't rap though. Let's talk about Richie. I mean,
I haven't seen any the growth that we want to see from him from day one.
I haven't really laughed, so he didn't.
Nah, and he stumbles over his lines.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
He wants it, but he not. It's almost
He's
like-
just not ready.
Yeah.
Very funny online though.
Yeah, there's a lack of confidence.
It's almost just a lack of flow and timing. Like, you guys, that all comes from the confidence. It's like when you step up to get your joke out and enunciate and have that confidence that you know it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Same thing with your man.
Fat and funny.
They got the same issue that they're like, they don't know how to command the stage just yet.
The confidence just definitely isn't there. His character.
I think
is
that's
very
the
funny,
interesting thing about people who come from being funny online. Cause like you probably get 20 times to do it on your phone and you're in your room by yourself. When you come in, there's people waiting, like anxiety builds up and you start stumbling and
You gotta understand timing. You rushing the jokes too much.
But DILLZ be killing it.
So, what are we saying?
Feels about right. If we gotta let 2 go.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do it.
It's the last day of workshops and everyone knows the drill. If you see your name tag, you get to fight for another chance to join the WILDNOUT family. If not, you're headed home.
I don't know how to feel right now. I feel like confused a little bit because I actually had like a great, not great, but like a good yesterday and a good the day before, and now I'm not here no more. It's just weird. But
If you want, we're gonna tape again in August. You want to come back?
Yeah, of course.
Audition again?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the opportunity. What the are y'all thinking? But no, of course, best of luck with everybody that you did choose, and I hope the show's amazing.
As finalists Richie and Fat and Funny head home, the remaining finalists kick off the last audition day with a visit from one of our WILDNOUT stars, Emmanuel Hudson.
Be creative and witty. No sex questions. That's always a bailout and a cop-out. So we try to be creative.
Boom, there it is.
And after 4 days of showing and proving, Philip showed that he was more than Emmanuel's little brother.
DJ D-Red. What's up, boy? That's my boy. All right. He let me call him DD. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Look, I'm trying to tell you, me and my boy, we just got the same parentals. You feel me? He walked through that door, I didn't even know who it is. I'm sorry to this man, I swear. So I got one question.
Hey, I got a question too, man. Let me get some in.
You don't hear you? Yeah. They come straight out the pocket now. Straight?
No,
you want that little lick?
No.
It's straight, you get a little texture.
No, it's a little texture.
So I got one question, big dog. Is you my or is you my
I'm your
Hell yeah! Can't bite the hand and feed, my boy. Can't bite the hand and feed.
Oh, man, that was gold. Philip, let me get that.
Let's go!
And just like that, Philip Hudson is now officially a WILDNOut cast member.
I get it.
I can't front. You've been impressing me the
Nepotism
whole time.
joke?
It's
That was
never,
nepotism
I don't want
joke?
you to ever think it has anything to do with your brother. And don't let nobody ever tell you that it had anything to do with your brother. Because you auditioned before, a long time ago. And I gave you a call. I said, listen, you ready? You said, say less.
I said that.
You said that.
I said that.
You said that.
Hell yeah, they do it.
I auditioned about, 9 years ago. You feel me? Didn't have no sweat. Didn't have no sauce, just out there, you know what I'm saying? Up there with my brother. That really took our careers in two different directions. It was crazy. But I feel it's almost surreal, man.
Jay, do that.
As everyone celebrates Philip making it on as an official cast member, Martinez realizes that he might not be ready for the big stage.
There's really a lot of lessons to be learned from watching this. You know what I mean? It's really it's a very strong message about being the best version of yourself and being confident, not cocky. You know what I mean? And knowing when to hold them, knowing when to fold them. I mean, there's just so many different lessons to be learned. It's really an incredible episode that we're watching here.
Word.
But even more so, with the context of the grind that KOSHA DILLZ been through for the last 10 years that he's been building the brand. It's yeah, you have your shot, you have your moment, but he's been grinding so hard just to get to this spot that it's he has that ability to be a little cocky. He has that ability to go off a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. He seems more prepared than everybody else in a certain way because he's been doing it in front of people for a long time. That this is just another day for him almost.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Were you in their group? You checked out?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Let me get that.
I know how bad I'm doing, in comparison, you know what I'm saying? Because these people, and like I said, that's why I respect the improv so much, the improv aspect of it so much, because everyone here, they killing it, but I was not, and that's why I kind of,
As Martinez takes himself out of the competition, another WILDNOut star slides in just in time to observe the last Wild Style test.
Guess who's here? Give it up for CON.
Hold on, wait. All right. All right. Yeah, give me some wild style. Wild style. Damn, my legs are kind of sore. Ain't this built like a janitor? My name is Courtney with the C. Don't he got a waist built for keys? They call this Janga-Lang, Janga-Lang. They call this Janga-Lang, Janga-Lang. You're a fan of the Oakland Raiders. I came to my raid yours. It's old school when I'm rhyming raw. I'll use your asshole ironing board. I'm rapping potatoes or mashed potatoes. It's ATL, not Israel. I'll smash your dreidel. Now it's chips with the dip, and I'll add some queso.
Yo, it sounds kind of spicy, bro. Pass the mail. And all your money back is fake. I'm gonna call you Play-Doh.
Yo, that's Play-Doh Mafia.
Nah, but he don't play though.
And Fat's looking at like, where my cake though?
And Cordy wondering, where'd my cake go?
And he's looking like a puta bendejo. I'm never gonna quit the show, cause I say so.
Listen here, mister. I'm about to dish you. Your parents probably bought you a goat for Christmas. This is not a fact. When he get done rapping, put some change in his hat. Hey. Small head, green brow, bald head. Bobby still wondering why he ain't tall yet.
Hey.
Growing up in your family, I know it's a struggle. They don't know whether to call you an aunt or an uncle. Here's my dog Fat, and yeah, I'm out of shape. You look like something I ate. Gotta do it.
Circle it up. Listen, I'm proud of each and every one of you just for making it here. You know what I mean? That's real talk. That's real talk. Appreciate your efforts. We have to deliberate. After we deliberate, you guys will go in the other room, and then once again, you will see if your name tag is there. If your name tag is there, you'll come through, and we have something for you. So, good luck to you all. I appreciate it.
Are you ready?
Yep. Hopefully this isn't the last time you do this.
I don't think I'm gonna make the final cut, but I'm all right with it, you know? I did my best.
Wild out on 3. 1, 2, 3. Wild out!
I think they want Skeet Carter on the show and see what I can do with a real audience. So let's see what happens. I feel like I made it.
Now for the final deliberation.
See that? We got room for one more.
Stop it, Nick. Stop it, Nick.
And for finalists to see if their name tags will be waiting for them for one last time.
I feel like a loser. I feel like a sore loser. But, I mean, it was nobody's fault but mine. I think, honestly, that I didn't make it, and if there's an opportunity for another workshop, I'll be better prepared.
I gave it 110. I mean, I can live with that. Like, I brought some of my A game. A lot of that stuff in there I didn't think I was going to be able to just tackle the way I did. And
No, yeah, shout out to him. He was actually pretty dope. I feel like he might have been the one that got away, you know what I mean?
make it look effortless, for real, like,
yeah.
you know, I wasn't one of the people you had to keep pulling to the side, and I take pride in that.
I honestly learned a lot, and I feel like this did make me a better comedian and performer, because it was just so, like, boot campy, that I think it's just made me just feel stronger in myself.
The moment that
they
decided to...
How many did they select?
I think it was 4 or 5. 5.
Yeah, they should. I think him and KOSHA were the top 2 that I saw.
Yeah, he was dope. It's a shame they let him get away.
Yeah.
We do know they'll be back for another season, though. You know what I mean? Like, it will be another chance.
Yeah.
Cut me. It was definitely the moment that I cut myself, because at that point, it's like, you can't expect other people to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself.
Now that the final 6 are joining the cast for season 18, they'll turn in their name tags for an official Wildin' Out hoodie.
You see that? You know what I'm saying? Make the Hudson name proud. Stay with it. You know what I'm saying? I I even came up with a slogan in the meantime, between time, cause got to see it through, my boy.
How does it feel to do this together?
Bro, we gotta say it at the same time.
I'm saying it.
Didn't they just say we had to work on this at the workshop?
Okay, good. How does it feel to be together?
Now they like a hip hop Abbott and Costello. If you've been watching this season, they have so many memorable moments. Like they're stars in the making. Like I could see them in like on SNL or like, you know, on a bigger platform in the next year or two. Like they've been really building these two. It's been really great to watch them this season. That was a great casting.
I get to eat your food.
Wow. KOSHA DILLZ. Hey, your first Wildin' Out hoodie. New school, how's it feel?
This is the most surreal. Man, I'm 40 years old. I was rapping on the street. I had nothing for me. And just some stuff been happening, and I'm out of my mind. So.
Let's go, Father Time!
I need you to take this joint off and put the Wildin' Out yarmulke on, man.
I did everything I had to do to get here to win. And now the next level is taking that to the stage and to the show and, you know, earning more respect from the peers and the audience and the fans and being part of the community on another level.
No start.
What you want to say to the people? Say something to them.
Dreams do come true!
You deserve it. You deserve it. That's what's up.
Now, you ain't say nothing to me the whole time I was here. You could have at least said something so I would have had a clue, because I was stressed, okay? Ow!
Ow!
Season 18, Wildin' Out, look out for your girl.
If you see me on TV, I'll make it more cash. I came to this country by myself. I didn't know anybody. And just that feeling when they said, welcome to the Wildin' Out family, that meant a lot to me because, you know, I feel like I belong somewhere and I feel like I'm a part of the family, and that's very big to me.
Congratulations to all who survived the workshop auditions. Tune in to season 18 to see how the new cast hold it down on the main stage.
So yeah, man, that's the Wildin' Out season 18 casting special, man. That was really, it really was a special, you know what I mean? And it really just kind of like a testament to how well the worlds of hip hop, entertainment, Judaism, spirituality, prayer, I mean it all, and comedy, it all mixes together, you know what I mean? And shout out to our brother KOSHA DILLZ, who's an incredibly well-rounded artist and entertainer in those regards. Rhyme, any last words or takeaways?
Oh man, that was just awesome. I actually did not watch that episode fully through before tonight, so man, I really appreciated that. Shout out to KOSHA, man. He's just a beast, and he deserves every minute of this. Shout out to Nick Cannon for the opportunities for people like this, man. Like, that is so cool. And yeah, man, that was awesome. Kosha is killing it on there.
So, Ryan, are we going to see you auditioning next year?
Shoot, I might have to step up. Me and E, what's up, E? Let's get it, man.
Yeah, Mr. E, you got any last words or takeaways from what you saw?
Yeah, I was enjoying. I had watched it once before. I mean, I while watching it, my adrenaline, my heart is pumping because I'm picturing myself in situations just like that, and I definitely look to eventually try out. I mean, it's just, you have to be, as you said, well-rounded on your toes. My adrenaline is pumping because I feel like I'm while the things are being played out in my mind, I'm coming up with rhyme schemes of my own and just, reading the room. So it's really, it's a great show. I've enjoyed watching it for years. And then, much respect to Kosha for doing his thing on there. And yeah, just respect. And it's inspiring, so I look forward to eventually hope to do the same. But respect to Kosha, respect to all of season 18 Wildin' Out. It's a great cast and great season. I've been enjoying the episodes. So
Yeah.
amen.
So yeah, that's going to be it for us tonight. Rappers and Rabbis Wildin' Out watch party. The season, like I said, is already up to episode 22, which airs tonight, episode 22. So I think if you have Hulu or if you have Paramount Plus or Fubo or even YouTube TV, you can watch the show, stream it. Please support. You know what I mean? Like you're supporting, like I said, so many different worlds. It's comedy, it's entertainment, it's hip hop, it's spirituality, it's togetherness. It's about teamwork too. At the end of the day, it's being the best version of yourself, but also working together with a team. And then at the end of the day, you're creating an experience for the audience. You know what I mean? So like you're feeding back. It's like a feedback loop. Mr. E, we talked about earlier before you hopped on how a lot of the games they play are versions of the ring shout. They're all based around chants, and it's really
Yes.
takes it back to the essence. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
really something special.
Absolutely, man. I mean, respect. Again, I love the whole show. Kosha killed it, but even Nick Cannon, the way he does it, like in my classroom, I teach hip hop MCing classes, and there's that similar adrenaline. Just when it's passed to you, you have to in that moment rise up, and that's what the cipher is, right? But I think Nick has gotten real creative in the different games that he's created, and the different scenarios. So, and the ring shout, yes, that's spot on.
And shout out to our co-director and co-founder Matt Barr, who was with us most of the night. He brought up a point where we have to not necessarily copy these games, but the next time we all get together as a crew when we do our retreats is maybe kind of do some games, do some more fun things that'll put people on the spot and force them to elevate. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, and awesome content can come up from it.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to wrap up for tonight. Svi, do you have any last words or takeaways?
I got a few last words. Well, Mr. E and I at Rappers and Rabbis, we did play some games, and I remember it being very close.
Svi is a wild card. Yeah, we played some rhyme antics, introduced him to the game. He did his thing as well too. We had a good time. Next time we have to play as a whole crew. We got to do Rappers and Rabbis collectively. That'll be one game in our version.
The best part of the game is there's a little plush mic, and it just adds to the vibe. We used it for one of the round tables at the end. But yeah, it's a fun game.
Or you can play with a real mic too, but the plush one.
Yeah, I'll DJ. I'll get the beats going, and we can really turn it into something special coming soon. All right, so so for Rappers and Rabbis, I go by Digital Crates. Shout out to everybody who joined in tonight: Revere, Matt Barr, Mr. E, Svi, Internal Rhyme. This was really a special night celebrating our brother KOSHA DILLZ as he elevates on national television and on streaming platforms, and soon to be on tour with MTV's Wildin' Out. So we're out for tonight. Shalom, peace to everybody. We will be back Sunday night, August 7th. For a special program about Tisha B'Av as we remember the history of the plight of the Jews. And we're going to really do something special with Mr. E and some other special guests. So join us back here live on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and on our website on August 7th, 9 p.m., Sunday night, August 7th. We will be back. But for now, Shalom, y'all. Peace.